Let's take a quick look at a couple more Turtles of Grayskull figures. We'll take quick looks at Skeletor, which I don't know how it is that I haven't gotten around to picking him up until just now, and Casey Jones. As I've said in other videos reviewing figures from this line, it's a line that isn't without its faults. Some of the figures are far less impressive than others. Some of the design choices and the production quality, I guess, is something that feels a little, I don't know, half-ass. It's a hit or miss kind of line, and I just feel like it's a shameless cash grab, which most adult collector items are these days, but I feel like this one is particularly shameless, crossing these two properties over. But it's done enough right that I obviously keep picking up figures for the line. Skeletor is definitely in package, something that I'm sorry I'm just getting now. I feel like he has been out for a little bit of time, but I hadn't seen him on shelves, and I finally just got him from BigBandToyStore.com. Casey Jones, I think, is a newer figure, and he looks like he could be interesting. We'll see. Let's see. I don't know what comic books are inside these two guys, but we will see that as well. I haven't read any of the comics yet. I kind of like to bundle them all up and then spend a night just leafing through and reading everything all at once. Anyway, all right, let's get these guys out of the packaging. And these guys are, for the most part, I'd say above average additions to the line. So let's talk about them. And just to get it out of the way, they both do come with the same comic, the Spirit of Grayskull issue. Okay, so let's start with Skeletor here, which I think is one of the nice, most honorable sort of meshing of both aesthetics of both toy lines. I probably could have found a way to say that with less words, but it's definitely Skeletor. It definitely feels like Ninja Turtles with this very like sort of ancient Japanese armor, along with color schemes that are very much Skeletor and Masters of the Universe, as well as I think he's glow in the dark, but I'll check that out in a second. The detail is really nice. He does have one of the plastic or rubber capes, but it is molded like it's blowing in the wind, and it's very like frayed and torn up, which is nice. I'm just realizing some extra detail on the helmet, which is really nice. He has all the Origins articulation. He comes with this really, really nice... Hold on, let me change some lighting here. Sorry. He comes with this really, really nice sort of bladed nunchuck, like an oversized one, which is giving off sort of like Havoc staff vibes, along with this kind of electric neon green is really nice. The head sculpt is really nice. He comes with a little vial of ooze with a like a translucent, it's a translucent blue. I have one criticism with Skeletor, and it's a criticism I've had with other figures in the line, and that is, well, that's not a criticism. Some things just pop off. But the build quality is not the best on certain joints. This elbow joint on mine right out of the package is pretty seized up, and I don't want to force it into flexion because I had the same exact issue with my Shredder, and his arm just snapped immediately. I have a feeling that's just whether it's the quality of the plastics, rush of production, whatever it is, these figures sometimes have seized up joints that are just they're not even worth trying to pose, because you're gonna break something. And my Skeletor looks so nice that I don't want to risk breaking that arm right off. That is my one criticism, but as far as how Skeletor comes out and how he looks, I love this figure. I wish, even just from a design aspect, I wish they had given Shredder as much care and effort as they seem to have put into Skeletor. Okay. Casey Jones. So he's not as flashy as Skeletor, nor should he be. But the big plus with this figure is they just went crazy overboard with accessories on this guy. So let me get everything off him so you can see what he comes with. The color scheme is nice. I like the blue torso. It's like it's different. I'm looking at my shelves in the back to see what the original Casey Jones figure had. And yeah, I'm glad I double checked because I did not recall at all that his shirt on the original figure was blue. We have come a long way, have we not? But anyway, so yeah, the color scheme is nice. But yeah, he comes with so many accessories. So let me just get everything off of him for... Well, here, let's do this. So he's got his now sort of armorized, is that a word? His armored golf club bag thing, which is orange with a very, very light sort of like metallic kind of sheen to it. I do like the throwback Masters of the Universe boots, as well as the belt and everything. That's something that's on most of the figures in this line, and I don't give props to it in a lot of my videos, and I don't know why. I think I overlook it. I shouldn't. I love that. But anyway, he comes with, ready? A spear, which clips onto the outside. He comes with this armored glove, which is cool. You do have to kind of bend his fingers together to get this to go on, but it does fit on there. He comes with a sword, an axe, which is done in sort of like a frosty translucent green. Of course, his hockey stick, which has got some nice spikes on the end of it. It is fairly well detailed, even though it's that translucent green. And he comes with a nice hammer. So he comes with a ton of stuff. He comes with so many accessories that I really thought maybe they add one more little like Build-A-Figure piece or something and he should be like a deluxe figure. All the joints on my Casey Jones, thankfully, aren't seized up, right? Yeah. All the joints on this guy move well, thankfully. The mask does remove. And there we got Casey giving quite a smirk. But yeah, he is definitely a solid figure. Both are solid figures for this line. I still am finding enough good with the Turtles of Grayskull line to stick with it. I don't think I'm going to be a completionist with the line, but I'm still picking up figures. And that is just a quick look at Casey Jones as well as Skeletor from the Turtles of Grayskull line.